Hello everybody at Better Life Chiropractic's Facebook page. I am here with Verna Porter, and she is from the Good Food Box Coalition. So I'm very excited about this today because I was actually recommended by Jamie Armstrong, who we did an interview with a few weeks ago, that I have to do an interview with Verna and tell the world about the Good Food Box. So that's what we're here doing today. So you'll see all the links. I'll post them on our on this link here. How to get in contact, their Facebook page. Everything will be on here below shortly. But for now, let's find out a little bit more about Verna. So the first question I'm going to ask you, Verna, is how long have you been in Midland?
I have lived in Midland since 1991.
91. Okay, so 91. Where were you before that?
Toronto.
So you're a city person, and then you came up to the small town.
Well, I grew up north, and we moved to the city when I was a teenager. Okay. And now I'm up here, which is much better than the city.
Yes. So. I think most people watching this would agree with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Very, very cool. Okay, so you've been here for quite a while.
Yeah.
And why don't we just tell everybody what is the Good Food Box?
So the Good Food Box is a order of food that you get for $15. It's one size only is large, and you get staples, and it helps people that can't afford to go out and buy all this stuff. If you were to go shopping and purchase everything that's in the Good Food Box, you'd be spending about $25.
Okay.
So it kind of brings the cost down because we're buying such a large amount at once and then packaging it ourselves, so it gives everybody the opportunity to get healthy food.
Wow.
So that others don't.
So what kind of food are we talking about?
So the staples every month are a bag of potatoes, onions, carrots, and apples.
Okay.
And then you get as much local fresh fruit or vegetables as we can, but we do go out as well. We can't grow cantaloupe and such here, but we try and get as much local as we can.
Local.
Otherwise, it's just the fresh fruit and vegetables. We generally can't find out what's going to be in the box until the Monday or so before the Good Food Box. So the day before, because our supplier, San Filippo, is trying to get the best deal.
Right.
At the very last minute, he gets as much as he can on the best cost to us so that we can get more for the Good Food Box.
So it's kind of an exciting thing. You don't know what you're going to get each month.
No,
you get the staples, but you'll get the seasonal.
Yeah, so we got some seasonal, and so it's really good stuff. So
that's fantastic, and I love hearing that it's local. I mean, that's the whole reason I'm doing these interviews, is to really uplift our local community, and just all of us coming together and uplifting each other. And so, knowing that this is coming from a local area, that's awesome. That excites me.
Yeah, that's good. We've had some good stuff, and when we have to be honest, we have had some food come in and little complaints here and there, but if you let us know, we try and rectify it and fix it for the next month. We obviously can't right away, but we fix it for you the next month or best we can, and
doing the best that you can for the customers.
You're getting a good deal when it comes to everything that's in the box, and we've had a bad peach here or bag of carrots and stuff.
Well, we've all gone to a grocery store and bought something, open it up, and it's like completely bad, right?
So, but we get, for the most part, it's the best. It's huge, and I've learned about healthy cooking and healthy eating, and since I've gotten started in this, so it's good.
Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I love, obviously my field is in the healthcare field, so. Helping people to even understand healthier foods, that's important to me. Yeah. Sometimes people just don't even know
how to cook.
Yeah, how to do it, So that's great to hear that, that's something that's helped you to learn, how to do all that. Okay, so let's go for another question. What do you do with the food box?
I work at Wendat, so I'm at the front desk. I take the orders for the Good Food Box. Okay. So when people come in, they order and pay me, or one of the staff there, but I take the orders. I arrive first thing in the morning to open the building up so the order can be brought in on delivery day.
Okay.
So I have to be there for 7 o'clock in the morning before any of the office staff is in.
Right.
Open it up, and then we get the basement set up for our packing,
Okay.
which is a little assembly line. So we line up the tables and put the covers on them, and we put the boxes out, the bags in the boxes, and then we put the food down each side of the table.
Yep.
And our volunteer groups that come in, and they put each their product in. It goes to the end and put your flyer in it.
So lots of volunteers then.
Lots of volunteers. In the winter and school season, we have Adult Learning Center, I think it is, that comes in, and
Wow.
we get those students, and they learn about cooking and healthy eating, and so we get them involved.
Pulling at my heartstrings. I love hearing that.
Yeah, part of ours is also the student nutrition program with the grade schools. Some of the schools, they've all offered it, so some of the schools are involved, and they get a special box. It's the student nutrition program. So the students don't need potatoes.
Right.
And onions usually, but they get green peppers and cucumbers and carrots and celery and some different orders, but it's specific to the schools.
So is that something that the kids buy at school for lunch?
They
Kind of thing,
buy
or how
it.
is this?
They're given it.
Oh, right. Oh, they're giving it.
The schools get it. It's a free program the schools have, and they get this student nutrition box. They get a box of the good stuff, and then they cut it up and divide it up, or put the tomatoes out, or whatever it is.
Wow.
And they divide it up and put it in bags, and I've seen it put it in bags for the kids, so that they can, and the school out of James Keating, I think it was, I'm not sure if they're still doing it, but they would put it in a bowl outside their office. And if one of the kids needed a healthy snack because they didn't quite have something, they'd take a bag and they've got a snack of carrot sticks and celery and cucumbers to eat too.
Oh, that's amazing.
So,
that's incredible. I love hearing that.
Yeah, so it's just working on getting all the schools involved, because it's free for them now. When it first started, it cost the school a little bit, and some of them weren't interested, and then they've got their breakfast program, so they don't want to do everything. And
right.
No, this is free. You just gotta say you want in on it, and we get the box for you, and we get it over to you, and you're good. So.
Well, there you hear it right here. If you have any connections with schools, maybe your kids, maybe somebody that you know, they're all about that. Yeah, parents, teachers, everybody. So if you have anybody that you know, please direct them to this video or to their Facebook page, their email address, which will be linked on here. And get in touch with them for sure. Because take advantage of that. It's free.
It's free.
Why not, right? Okay, so let's tell everybody, how do you go about ordering? How do you pick up the food box? How does all that work?
Okay, so the general steps are: you come in before the 7th of each month. You place the order for your good food box. So you go to one of the order depots, which there's a list of them on every flyer.
Okay.
On the front page. And on our Facebook page as well, North Simcoe Good Food Box page. There's a list of the order depots. And we're working on getting one in Coldwater up and going too, so we're hoping, fingers crossed, for the new year.
All right.
You go in, you place your order, you pay your $15 for one good food box, or buy more if you like. You then get some areas get a little slip, not all of them, but you pick up your good food box on pickup day, which is the 4th Tuesday of the month. You pick up your good food box at the location you need it picked up. So you don't always order from the same location you're picking up. Depends where you work and live.
Right, so you could order at one location but pick up closer to home.
Closer to home. But you have to make sure that you tell them what you're doing.
Right.
Otherwise you'll get picked up at your location. So you place your order, you pay for it. You just have to wait till the end of the month, the 4th Tuesday, and you pick up in your time frame, and you get your good food box, and you go through it and look at the recipes. We get them from the.
Oh, so you get recipes too.
You get a recipe in your flyer as well with the good usually from the Counter Food Guide. A couple have shared recipes with us, so we include them. Keep them healthy and fun. And
I love it.
That's the only one we missed this month was July because it was too hot to cook, so we put barbecue suggestions.
Barbecue.
Kebabs.
That works.
Yeah,
I'm sure everybody loved that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So then when is the absolute last day that you can order? You know, if it's the 4th, you said it's the
4th
Tuesday of each month is the pickup. So what's the last day you can order before that?
So the rule of thumb is the last order date is the 7th of the month.
Okay.
And again, on the flyers, it says order by the 7th of whatever month it is for your pickup date on, for December's, we said order by the 6th because of the special request, and the orders pick up on the 13th. Yeah, January orders would be ordered by the 7th of January and pick up on whatever the 4th Tuesday is. I haven't seen the January calendar yet. So.
Okay.
So the 4th
So that's
Tuesday,
the next one. For anybody who's watching and you're interested in ordering one of these amazing, incredible, healthy boxes, you're going to want to do that before the 7th of January. That's
so
going to be the
anytime
next
between
one.
now and then.
Yes, okay. So anytime between now and then, you can make your order, and then you'll pick it up on the 4th Tuesday in January. That'll be your first one.
Yep. As a side note too, we've also had a few that have started prepaying for a couple months because
Okay.
not everybody cares. We're trying to get some like e-transfer, something that's not working yet, but
You're working on it.
We're working on it, trying
Okay.
to help it easier. But you can order like 3 or 4 months ahead, or
Oh,
you
wow.
just have, you pay for it. But
Yeah, you
put
pay
your
for
order
it ahead, and then
and it saves you doing it all.
Yeah,
1
that
month,
saves.
1 month.
I love that. Save a
Yeah.
ton of time.
Save
Now
a
you
ton of
set up your
time.
next 4 months, say, or
Yeah,
whatever you
you're
like,
all
and you
set.
just pick it up on each
Yeah.
fourth
Tuesday
Tuesday of the
Fourth
month.
Tuesday of the month.
All right.
Or you can just order when you pick up your good food box, you order the next month at the
Oh,
same
that's
time. So
that's very simple.
saves
as
an
well.
extra trip in. It's usually just the first one that's the hard one to get going
Yeah.
because you have to go in and do it, and then you have to go back again to pick up.
Right.
But once you've got
After
that
that,
first
you're
one
set.
going, you're set because you're going to pick up everything.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's ask another question, and this is a question I always ask during these interviews because we are trying to uplift the community.
Yep.
Now, you've been here for years, so I think you're going to
Yep.
have a good answer for this one.
I hope so.
But the question is, what is a place, and you can say more than one if you want to, or pick one, that you just love, a local business in particular here in Midland that you just love, you recommend to everybody, anything that comes to mind?
Weimmarsh.
The Wine Marsh.
Wine
Okay.
Marsh. I love Weimmarsh. I
Okay,
love
so
walking
tell
as
everybody
much as I can.
why do you love the Wine Marsh?
I take pictures. I'm a photographer, so I take
Okay.
pictures, and I love going out there for the swans and the other birds that are in there and out, and the birds of prey, and
Wow.
I just like going out walking, which I don't get to walk very easily anymore, so
So you wanna-
I keep pushing whether I'm supposed to or not.
Okay. All right. Well, that is fantastic. I love that. I haven't heard the Wine Marsh yet, so that's a new one. So that's
Yeah.
good. So I have to check out the Wine Marsh. Okay. So before we close everything off, I just want to acknowledge you for a second.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you for everything that you're doing, for everything that the Good Food Box is doing. You know, didn't even know about the schools. I love that. I love
Yeah, I
that
forgot
you're.
to mention that in our emails when we were
Yeah,
talking.
yeah, I
There's
didn't
so
know
much
that part, and I
happening.
love that. I love that you're reaching out to schools, you're bringing healthy food to people. You know, that's something I hear all the time from people
Yeah.
is, I can't afford healthy food.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah,
afford it.
yeah.
It's fat. It's less money for me to go to McDonald's than it is for me to go get, you know, some vegetables and fruits.
Yeah.
And this is making it more affordable for people,
Yeah.
and we're also helping the community in the process.
Yeah.
So thank you for everything you do. I know Jamie, like I said, has spoken so highly of you.
Yeah, she's great, wonderful to meet.
Yes, she is a wonderful
lots of
person.
new friendly people.
Yes.
And
Yeah, well, we are
That's
definitely
great.
supporting, so I'm so glad to have you here today. Now, for everybody who wants to get in contact, make sure you check the links and the emails below so you can contact Verna. The last question that I have for you before we sign off
Yeah.
is, what is your definition of living your best life?
doing what makes you happy.
Okay.
So,
That's it, that's
What do
all.
you
I
do?
love
Doing what
it.
you have.
Simple.
Yeah.
I love it. Doing what makes you happy. What more do you need? I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Verna, for being here.
Thank you, Dr. Jasper.
You're welcome, and we will see you next time.